Hello, everybody, and welcome back to North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, as we're underway between, and this has been a change, so I'll get you up to speed as quickly as I can. Comenius versus Westridge here in the National High School Girls bracket. Now, here's some stuff you need to know right away, and we've got a couple issues. Number one, we got the music still playing over in the corner, and they're getting that stopped. It's 7:52. They've already stopped play, and I don't know what we're going to do here. We're going to reset, but everybody is scrambling to get this underway, but not to worry. We have rosters, and we know a little bit about these teams, so we're going to see some great high school girls action here at the USA National Prep Championship. I am Marcus Shockley. You're watching Netcast Sports presentation here from North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Now, Westridge is from Kernersville, North Carolina, and going against Comenius. I believe Comenius may be based in South Carolina, and I apologize. And they will tell me, Marcus, you should know that since you covered us last year. So early lead for Comenius, 2-0. That is, she threw a pass. It bounced off the backboard and back to her. And that's number 13, McNair, I believe, the junior. She's going to go to the line with 6:59. Now, okay, so one of the other changes from if you were watching earlier today was that now we're doing quarters as opposed to halves for the girls. Or we're not doing them. That's the way the game is being run. So just some quick updates, and you are up to speed here on Netcast Sports. Second shot is good. Now both teams have dropped back into a half-court set. Steal on the outside. Drive up, under, and good by Tuff. She's also a junior. So number 20, Shea Carter at the line now for Comenius. The shot is good. Carter's second shot is good. Now, one thing about Comenius, they don't have a deep roster as far as a deep bench. There's only two players over there. Big outside shot there. Deep outside shot, no good. Glances off the side of the rim. She had a good release on that, but it just didn't drop for her. So Comenius, they had the early lead, and now they've actually fallen behind by 3. 5:17 left to go here in the first quarter. Right into the teeth of the defense. Turn, shot, no good. Rebounded by Comenius, and we got a break. Drive up and no good, and that's going to be a foul. And I believe that will send Carter back to the line. That is correct. Shea Carter back to the line, number 20. Now, the original schedule says Arborbrook Academy will be playing against Westridge. So just to let you know that they are not playing Westridge. They are playing Comenius. So just like you, we've been having to scramble just a bit. Shea Carter, right after that shot, everybody went to the free throw. So, again, you're watching the USA National Prep Championships here on netcastsports.com. I am Marcus Shockley. You can follow us on Twitter at netcastsports. We'll do our best to give you as much updated information as we can. So that you can, keep up with what we're doing. But sometimes it's a last-minute thing, even for us. And I was talking to Coach Delaney Rudd, and, I said, where are you guys based out of? And he said, Kernersville. And I was like, oh, that's right. I forgot that they were our neighbors up there in North Carolina. Nine to 8 out of the score. Inside battle, Shea Carter over the top. Reverse too strong, no good. Battle around Comenius with the rebound, up again too strong. The Forest Trail comes up with the rebound. Jordan Tuff now with the ball, number 1. Kick to the outside, deep shot, drained. And I believe that was Brooklyn Bailey, 0-0, the junior for Westridge. Ball rims out for Kirsten Deans. Ball out over the baseline. It's going to stay with Westridge. Kirsten Deans to inbound. She finds Brooklyn Bailey. Bailey almost went the wrong way, or at least the direction that wasn't expected from Deans. But now Deans, number 3, with the ball, driving at the point. Cross-court pass, dangerous pass, picked off by Shea Carter. Stop, drives it inside to a teammate. Shot no good from Laura Mapatua. Shot up and rims out. Westridge able to corral it. They don't quite reset the offense. Now they're going to do that. Out, and it's going to stay with Westridge. 2:23. This has been a quick first quarter. 12-8 in favor of Westridge. As Deaja Richardson will inbound. Brooklyn Bailey now with the ball at the top of the point. She's going to call it out. She's calling for either a pick or a handoff. She gives it up over to Richardson. Back to Bailey. Bailey whips it over to Tuff. Jordan Tuff feeds it inside. Ball rims out on the three. Going the other way. Once again, that's Shea Carter, I believe. Nope, that's not Shea Carter. That's Tynia Hill with the kick out and the assist. Shot good on the outside, 12-11. Feed inside and good. So 1 minute left here in the first quarter. This has been a quick quarter, 14-11 in favor of Westridge, but we've got a timeout on the floor by Comenius. So give us a chance to kind of catch you up. If you're just joining us, you may be wondering why you're seeing certain teams out here. Well, Westridge was already on the schedule. Well, first of all, they're rotating teams through this main gym, so we don't always, as of now, we're not completely aware of who's going to be playing in the remaining games today. We have 2 more games after this one. However, Westridge was on the roster or was on the schedule, and we assumed that was who we were going to see, but it looks like they're playing Comenius, who is not on the schedule. But all that squared away. We've got a minute left to go here in the first quarter, and Westridge is in the home whites. Comenius is in the road blacks. And right now, Westridge with that 3-point lead with a minute 2 left to go. And they've done a good job moving the ball. They've got good guard play. Westridge has a strong team of college prospects. And Comenius has a few players as well that are very, very good. And one of those is Shea Carter, who's going to inbound the ball right now. You see Tania Hill, number 21, bringing the ball up. Hill feeds it to Aaron Cepeda. Cepeda driving. Fakes, kicks it to the outside. Picked off. And then picked off again by Shea Carter. Cepeda inside to Hill. Over to Carter. Beautiful play, but it doesn't pay off as they're not able to finish the two-pass play. Drive up under, no good. Foul, but I believe Jordan Tuff, number 1, is going to go to the line. Nope, they're going to call a foul, and we're going the other way. So once again, Shea Carter to inbound to Tania Hill. Tania Hill running the point right now. Mila Spann, number 5, kicks it back up over the top to Deja Richardson. Stolen by Summer Wilson. Drive, and that is going to count, and that is going to create a 1-point lead at the end of the first quarter. With basically, looks like we got a 1-minute break in between the quarters. So you're watching the USA Prep National Championships here from North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I am Marcus Shockley with Netcast Sports. We'll be back in about 30 seconds. Back in action here at the USA Prep National Championships. Steal by Shea Carter. She's had a really strong opening to this game. Feed inside, shot inside, no good. Tania Hill couldn't grab the rebound. Now we're going the other way. Westridge on the move. Shot blocked by Tania Hill. And Paula Martinez kicks it out now over to Shea Carter. Shea Carter tries to feed it inside to Laura Batuta, but unable to do so. Now earlier I said Comenius was from South Carolina, and that is correct. They are from Fort Mill, South Carolina. Kick to the outside. Westridge moving the ball around, finds a good open shot. Ball rims out. We got a foul. And it looks like we're going the other way. There's going to be a foul, a push inside. A lot of times people will think that's an over-the-back call, but it's technically a push. Westridge looking to push right here. Driving, kicks to the outside, and score. Finish. Beautiful feed and finish by Kirsten KK Deans. Nicknamed KK. We got a tie up right now. And Westridge they have that 3-point lead. 6:33 left in this second quarter. But Comenius with the ball. Inside to Shea Carter. She tries to get up. It looked like she was trying to get it up to Erin Cepeda, but ultimately Cepeda doesn't get it, but it was knocked around a little bit. Martinez to the outside. Now Hill. Deep outside shot by Cepeda. That's good. Erin Cepeda, the senior, the 5'6" point guard with a bucket, and that ties it up. 16 all. Deep outside shot. She had almost no daylight to get that shot off. Mila Spann, number 5, drains that three and pushes the lead out 19-16. And already we've seen some excellent shooting from both sides in this one. Dive on the floor. Jump ball, possession arrow goes to Westridge. Coach Delaney Rudd giving up some instructions. It looks like Spann will inbound. KK Deans will bring it up. Ball moves around the arc. Cross-court pass. Foul, and that is going to go against Comenius. Brooklyn Bailey down in the corner. Kirsten Deans. Now back to Bailey. Now back to Deans. Deans with the crossover. They are really doing a good job looking for the right shot, but Comenius is doing a good job collapsing and not letting any good shots open up for them. Kick to the top. Deep outside shot. Good. From Brooklyn Bailey. 0-0, the senior from Westridge, and that pushes the lead out to 22-16. Comenius would like to get a bucket here. Hill inside, no good, too strong off the left of the rim there. Drive, kick outside to Bailey. Bailey puts it on the floor, tries to go over the top. Corralled in, blocked by Hill. She keeps it. She tried to thread the needle over there to Cepeda, but wasn't able to. Going the other way. Here's Bailey again in the open floor. Foul. She gets the hoop and the harm, and Brooklyn Bailey, the senior from Westridge, is going to the line. 4:35 left in this first half, and Westridge has pulled out to a 24-16 lead with Brooklyn Bailey at the line and a chance to extend it. Shot rims out, no good. Battle for the rebound. That's going to be going over to Comenius. Summer Wilson is leaving the court, and it looks like Laura Matuna is coming back. Shea Carter, beautiful behind the back dribble to get it to beat the press. No good. Carter tracks the rebound down, knocks it over to Hill. Hill's shot no good, and now we got a wide open fast break drive up through traffic, and she hit the floor really hard, but she's going to the line. And that will be Kirsten Deans. So she's got a chance here to push the lead to 9 or possibly 10 with these free throws. Shot is good for Deans. Hill inbounds to Carter. Carter, errant pass from Carter, and she is a turnover. Over to Deans inside and finish by number 14, Jemiah Blanks. Outside shot, no good. Going the other way. Rims out for Jordan Tuff. So Shea Carter, full court pass, and that's thrown away. Bad decision by Carter. Deans drives, feeds inside, blocked by Hill. Drive, and I believe that was Martinez. Paula Martinez will go to the line, number 5 for Comenius. And right now, Comenius has got to feel like they need some points to try to keep this game within reach. And Martinez's first shot glances off. Martinez's second shot also glancing off the side of the rim. We're going the other way, Westridge. Comenius is already back. Defense is set up. Westridge goes into their half-court offense. We've got a cutter on the underside here. Jordan Tuff. She overlooks that and hits the shot anyway, and that is Jemiah Blanks. Pushing the lead out, 31-16 now. Once again, there's Shea Carter. Well, she went behind her back there, but she tried to split the double team. It's probably not a great idea. Cepeda with the rebound. Look ahead pass all the way up to Martinez. Martinez up and good. Paula Martinez with a much needed bucket for Comenius. With 2:48 left in the second quarter, 31-18 is the lead. Deep outside shot is good. And I believe that's Malia Garrison, who just came into the game. And Malia Garrison is the only freshman on this roster. There's Malia Garrison again in the corner. Buckets. Malia Garrison with 6 points. The freshman coming in and lighting it up right away, pushing that lead to 37-18. Westridge over Comenius. And we've got a break in action on the floor. We've got a timeout. We'll be back in just a moment. Back in action here at the USA Prep National Championships. Comenius versus Westridge. Right now, Westridge has pulled out to a big lead. Comenius doing everything they can. There's a battle inside, and there's going to be a foul, an unfortunate foul on Tania Hill, number 21, for Comenius. And it just adds insult to injury as they continue to trail by 19. Here as the second quarter begins to wind to a close. 1:57 left in the second. And now Westridge has decided to slow it up just a bit as KK Deans brings it up. Cross-court pass. And third time not the charm for Malia Garrison, who came in and went 2 for 2. She's now 2 for 3 from deep. As I said before, Malia Garrison, the only freshman on this Westridge roster. A lot of cutting action. This is a motion offense that you're seeing as they've dropped back into a zone. And they're looking to find the best gap. But that can leave somebody like Garrison, a shooter, airballs that one. A little unusual. She's a very good shooter, but sometimes those zones can leave a shooter like her open. So feed inside and score by number 12, Summer Wilson, who's back in the game for Comenius. And that cuts the lead to 17. Under a minute to play here in the second quarter as we're approaching halftime quickly. And once again, a turnover. Comenius would love to get another bucket here to make that score a little bit more manageable before the half. Deep outside shot by Cepeda. Rims out. No good. Look ahead pass. Up and no good. That's going to send Deja Richardson to the line. Number 2, Deja Richardson, the junior. So Westridge has to be very happy with their first half. And, you know, Westridge is a team that has a good shot at winning the championship here this year. Second shot, dribbles around and in. And that pushes the lead back out to 18. 22 seconds or approximately on the clock. Shea Carter stops. Looked like she was going to shoot it, but tried to feed it inside, and that's going the other way. Tough call. And Shea Carter is a very good player, but she's had about 3 turnovers here. That one, I think, was probably a good idea. The first, she's had a couple of others that were a little bit errant passes, but overall, Shea Carter very strong in the first half. Her team does trail by 18 now. Steele now out to Carter. She's got a lead out, and she's going to close it out and finish. And that is going to cut the lead. 4 seconds, 3 seconds as we're going down to the end of the half. And the shot is not only not off in time, but Carter decides to block it anyway. And that's going to do it for the first half. We'll be back in about 10 minutes or so for the second half here on Netcast Sports. All right, we're back here in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina for the USA National Prep Championships. This is the girls, National High School girls bracket. You're watching Westridge versus Comenius, and if you were with us in the first half, you know there was a change in the schedule. That's why you're seeing Comenius and Westridge. But not to worry, we have a game on tap here with some very good girls, very good basketball players. And early bucket right there as Comenius cuts into that lead, 38-24. They've got a hole to dig out of here early in this third quarter. Now, the difference between the girls' brackets and the boys' brackets at this weekend's event, girls play in quarters and the boys play in halves. Rebound by Tania Hill. She keeps the dribble. She's been running the point a lot today. Has to pick up her dribble. Full court baseball pass over to Cepeda. Aaron Cepeda up to Shea Carter. Shea Carter, a very, very good player. Inside feed. No good going the other way. And Kristen Dean being the primary ball handler is the way she finished up the first half. Dean over to Madison Moore, and then ball rims out of the lane, and we're going the other way. Tania Hill once again running the point. Feed inside. Over the top, no good. So a couple of early buckets that have gone awry, gone missing, gone wanting, as they say, early on for Comenius. Reverse layup, no good for Jordan Tuff. And I had to grab a microphone as the ball is out, and we're going the other direction as Brooklyn Bailey inbounds to Kirsten Dean. Dean is going to walk the ball up. Good separation, and no, it was a perfect two-man game right there, but took the second try for Madison Moore to finish, the junior, number 15 for Westridge, but she got the job done. There's Carter looking for the pick. No look pass over to Cepeda. Cepeda driving up over the top. Good, beautiful shot in traffic by Aaron Cepeda, the number 2 for Comenius. And another bucket for Westridge as it keeps piling up. Deep shot, no good for Carter. She looked like she might want to line up another one. Feed inside, kick outside to Cepeda. Aaron Cepeda, jab step over the top, inside. No good. Battle. Shea Carter, it was behind her back, and then we got a foul. No, a jump ball, and possession arrow stays with Comenius. So Shea Carter will inbound. Deep outside shot, good for Aaron Cepeda. Cepeda, the captain, the point guard, the senior, 5'6" guard for Comenius with a big shot out. So she had a great drive and finish, and now a deep outside shot. They need more of that. Jordan Tuff's shot, no good. Westridge with the rebound. Drive and finish. And that's Brooklyn Bailey. Aaron Cepeda now running the point. Over the top to Shea Carter. Carter left alone, deep outside shot, rims out, no good. And once again, our microphone takes a beating over here in the corner. We are part of the action. Carter inbounds to Cepeda. Cepeda left wide open, and that time she's not able to make the opportunity count. But she had a good look at it. (44-29) now in favor of Westridge. Over the top, glances off the front of the rim. Shea Carter grabs the rebound and puts it up, and good. Kristen Dean driving, pulls back out. Over to Tuff. Tuff feeds it inside. Whip pass over to the far corner, no good for Moore. Cepeda with the rebound, and now she's going the other way. Cepeda. And she threw it to a member in the stands of Mount Zion's basketball program. He was not expecting that. And I believe that may have been Johnson from Mount Zion. Feed inside and score. Comenius trying to claw their way back. They've cut it to 11. So far, Comenius not going anywhere. Tough on the outside. Her shot's no good. And Coach Delaney Rudd, they want to talk it over because they are not happy with what they're seeing. They had Comenius down early, big, and now they are slowly but surely coming back in. 3:40 left here in the third. Once again, you're watching the USA National Prep Basketball Championship here in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We are here all through today, tomorrow, and Saturday, which we would dub Championship Saturday. And we're broadcasting from the J. Bryan Floyd Center here in North Myrtle Beach. But there are 2 locations that these games are being played at. And we will do our best to keep you up to date. Now, if you follow us on Twitter, you'll see that we're not 100% sure of which games are coming up as far as in the main gym today, but we'll know more as the weekend progresses. And, of course, Championship Saturday is all of the championships. And you may well see one of these 2 teams in that championship for the girls on Saturday. We're back underway in action here, 3:33 on the clock. Let's see what Westridge can do. They weren't happy with the fact that they gave up so many points coming out of the half. And once again, a good stop for Comenius. They're going the way to Cepeda behind her back. Cepeda drops over the top, and no good. That would have been a dagger. Just an ice-cold shot, but Cepeda's shot unable to fall. Shot outside, rims out, and now Westridge has had a little bit of trouble getting that shooting touch back. Brooklyn Bailey driving. She finds Moore. Moore tried to go reverse, no good. And that is going to stay with Westridge. And that 3-ball is a big bucket for Jordan Tuff and Westridge. That shot is good. Westridge really having trouble after that shot from Jordan Tuff and a couple of possessions ago. They really haven't had the shooting touch in this half that they had in the first half. Paolo Martinez comes back into the game for Summer Wilson. Kirsten Deans looks like she wants to go one-on-one or find a trailing player, a cutting player. Drive to the outside. Westridge really looking to do some cutback passes there. Oh, a hard foul on the floor. She bounces up quickly. So Comenius is continuing to just stay close, stay within striking distance now that they've closed that gap some, but still down by 12. Paolo Martinez at the line. Second shot off the front of the rim. Battle for the rebound. Martinez grabs it, gives it up to Cepeda. She whips it across to Hill. Hill, deep shot, good. And just like that, they've cut it to single digits. Comenius now only trails by 9, 3 possessions. All that separates these two teams. Where earlier in the game it looked like a runaway for Westridge. Mishandling of the ball right there, and we're going to have a hold. Tough call against Shea Carter. Kirsten Dean with the point. She's being guarded by Carter. Feet inside. Drop step up and no good. Aaron Cepeda pushing the ball the other way. Kicks it outside to Hill. Hill mishandled the pass but was able to gather it back in. Overthrows her teammate, but it ends up with Shea Carter. Carter outside to Cepeda. Big shot on the outside. Rims out. No good. Now a breakout for Dean. Westridge and Dean. She's and it out of bounds and going the other way. So Comenius is just now still only down by 9 after having been down by so much earlier. As we near the end of the third, deep outside shot, good for Paula Martinez, number 5. That cuts the lead to 6. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a ball game for you right now. Here's the sharpshooter Garrison back in the lineup. Oh, big block and foul. .4 left on the clock, but that is going to send Deja Richardson to the line. She took a hard foul, but she's up. She's at the line. And I think right now, Westridge, although still up by 6, kind of want to just get through this quarter, this next 1.4 seconds, and regroup in between the quarters and come back for quarter number 4 and try to get back some of that what was working for them in the first half. Richardson's shot, good. Richardson's second shot, no good, rimmed out. 1 point, so under a minute, under a second, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. We'll be back in just a moment for the fourth quarter. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Last quarter of the game between Westridge and Comenius, the National Girls Bracket here at the USA National Prep Basketball Championship here in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Paula Martinez drives up, scoop shot, good for number 5, Paula Martinez. And just like that, they've cut it to 7. But another bucket, quick bucket by Westridge. It pushes that lead back at the 10 after Comenius had gotten it down to 6. Dive on the floor. Shea Carter picks it up, gives it to Cepeda. Cepeda over to Hill. Hill did a great job to corral that one, and then she hits that mid-range jumper, cuts it back to 8. Kirsten Dean, she's now pulling it out, being guarded by Carter. And we got a foul on the floor. Brooklyn Bailey now working against Cepeda. Shot no good. Battle for the rebound. Pulled away, and there's a foul. And it goes against Westridge. A hold. Up by 8. Westridge is what looked like early a blowout and an easy run out for Westridge. Now they're kind of holding on. Now they came out stronger in this second half, or in the fourth quarter, and they're looking much stronger. But Comenius has to be commended for the way they've charged back into this. Inside to Carter. Carter drop step up over the top and no good. Rebound. Westridge is going the other way. Jordan Tuff with the ball. Carter trailing her all the way up. Deep outside shot, no good. Battle. Scramble on the floor. Scrum. Possession arrow to Comenius. And a couple of players are getting up rather slowly. Hopefully they're all right. Six minutes exactly left here in the fourth, 53-45 in favor of Westridge. Now they've led pretty much throughout. Early on, Comenius had a 2-0 lead, but Comenius has trailed ever since. They did cut it to 6 near the end of the third quarter. Now trail by 8, but they've got the ball. Cepeda sits a pick. Carter decides to give it up. Now Cepeda driving. Scoop shot, no good. And we're going the other way. Westridge looking to push the ball. Loses control. Now we're going the other direction. Carter drives, and there's going to be a foul, and I believe that's going to go against Brooklyn Bailey, the senior, 0-0 for Westridge. But not a shooting foul, so they'll inbound under the basket. Carter is actually limping a little bit for Comenius. Cepeda, deep outside shot. Bounced around, looked like it had a chance, but no good. Knocked away. Good defense inside by Westridge. Brooklyn Bailey with it. Little in and out dribble to get out of trouble there. Pulls it back out. Jordan Tuff over to Kirsten Deans. Westridge out of Kernersville, North Carolina, going against Comenius, who hail from Fort Mill, South Carolina. Brooklyn Bailey. Outside shot, and good. From Mila Spann, number 5. That's twice now she's hit that deep shot. And that's going to be a travel. Tough call, but it's going the other way, and just like that, Westridge has been able to build that 11-point lead. And so far, Westridge has weathered the storm, the comeback storm from Comenius. Drive, scoop, and good. Jordan Tuff. T-U-F-F, Jordan Tuff. Number 1, the junior from Westridge with a finish inside. And that pushes the lead back out to 13, just like that, with 4:28 left to go. And now she's at the line and drains it. So Jordan Tuff, another big shot, and she's had a good day. Right through the hands of Tania Hill. And that's a turnover at a very inopportune time. Finish. The hoop, the harm. That's going to send Hanan Richmond to the line, number 40. And right now it looks like Westridge has sort of got their mojo back a little bit. And there's a timeout on the floor as Comenius now wants to talk it over. And they want to see if they can somehow get back to what was working for them in the third quarter and a little bit at the beginning of the fourth. But right now, 61-45, Westridge is pulled back out. So another shot here for Westridge. Zanon Richmond is at the line. And good. And that pushes the lead out 62-45. And things are, I won't want to say dire, but with 4 minutes left in the game, Comenius has got to get something working right here. And they do. A quick bucket, 47-62, as Comenius still trails, but they haven't given up yet. Kirsten Deans now walking it up. No shot clock in today's action, so it's at this point, it's a good idea, a good strategy for Westridge to use some of the clock. Deans driving outside, looking for a gap in the defense. Finish and score. Great play, driving and scoring by Deans. Cepeda pushing it ahead to Martinez. Martinez in trouble, finds Cepeda. Cepeda with the mid-range, decides to pass it up, almost throws it away. Shot. Now Comenius is trying to find a good shot. Some deft passing inside, and another score, that time by Carter. But they can't trade buckets with only 3:16 left in this. Deans again. They want to get some, now they're sort of taking the air out of the ball a bit. They don't want to rush it because they can use that clock against Comenius. Outside, Brooklyn Bailey. Back over to Deans. KK Deans running the point. Tried to cross over. Carter picks her pocket. Carter almost backed her down. Tried to feed Tania Hill, but that possession arrow back over to Westridge. 2:43 left to go. You're watching the USA National Prep Basketball Championships this week, March 1 2 and 3 right here from North Myrtle Beach here on Netcast Sports. You can follow us on Twitter at Netcast Sports. I am Marcus Shockley. My Twitter handle is M_Shockley. And if you follow Netcast Sports, we can give you updates of things like today where we don't actually know the next 2 games we're doing as far as the teams. We know we're doing this main gym. So if you are wanting to know, follow us on Twitter. We will be updating everybody as quickly as we can as soon as we know something. We just know right now there will be 2 more games broadcast from us today. And we also know they will be of a high quality. Back in action. Full court pressure. Paolo Martinez picks up Tough in the backcourt. Tough over the top to Bailey. Now Bailey smartly pulls it out. No need to rush her for West. Oh, a turnover. They're saying a carry. That is a really tough and I would say unusual call. But it is what it is. So right now we've got a point guard battle where you got the point guards trying to actually take some air out of the ball for Westridge, but still run some offense. And there's a steal. Drive. Over the top to Hill. Hill battling for the ball. That ball actually touched the inline, but the referee doesn't see it, too far away. Benefits Bailey as she's able to pick it up. Drive up, under, and score. And that is a great play. Ball rims out, no good. Hill with the rebound. Ultimately, it looked like Martinez almost had it, and it will go the other way. Martinez not happy about that at all. And we got a timeout on the floor. And we've got some complaints from coaches somewhere. We've got some discussion on the floor. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, we're back in action. Westridge inbounding up by 15 with 1:38 to go. Brooklyn Bailey, the senior, running the point now for Westridge. And the strategy at this point for the last 4 or 5 minutes for Westridge has been basically to slow down the offense, just run their half-court sets. And that's been working. And, of course, if Comenius could have their way, they would speed everything up. But now as we close in on that 1 minute mark, and there's a foul on the floor as Aaron Cepeda fouls Brooklyn Bailey. As as we near the minute mark, that option becomes less and less of something that would work for Comenius. There really isn't a lot of time left, although you could extend the game quite a bit. The gap is significant at this point. Comenius still active, though. Bench is up, still cheering, encouraging each other. Deep outside shot, good by Paola Martinez. Number 5, sharpshooter Paola Martinez. Under a minute to go, she cuts it to 12. And Martinez is a 5'4" junior and shot the ball pretty well today. Now Brooklyn Bailey. Once again, Westridge looking to just take some air out of the ball, run some half-court sets with 30 seconds left to go. And Comenius forces a turnover. So you really have to hand it to Comenius, even though it looks like right now the game is out of reach. They've got 30 seconds. They're down by 12, and they're not buckling. No easy outs. Martinez driving up, blocked, and she's fouled. Foul called on Madison Moore. I'm sorry, on Hanan Richmond, I believe. And that's going to send Paolo Martinez to the line. Second shot, no good. 22 seconds left. Deans breaks the press. Up over the top to Jordan Tuff. She just wants to hold it. And that ball is going to stay with Westridge with 1.5, and that is going to do it. That's going to wrap it up. I believe that Westridge will get out of here with the win. We'd like to thank everybody for joining us today. This has been a good game. Westridge played really well. And there's going to be a foul with 0.6 seconds left on the clock. And if you follow us on Twitter, like I said, at Netcrest Sports, you'll be able to tell a lot more. Like, we'll be able to announce who's coming up in the next broadcast pretty quickly in the next few minutes. We've got this one, and then we've got another one. We've got two more today, so stay tuned. And that's going to do it. 68-55 in favor of Westridge as they advance here from the USA Prep National Basketball Championship. I'm Marcus Shockley with Netcast Sports. We'll see you for the next one.